And like the prophets alayhi salam, each and every single prophet went through difficulties, hardships. And we look into the lives of the prophets alayhi salam, they had complete hope and trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For example, look at Ayyub alayhi salam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in the Quran, وَأَيُّوبْ إِذْ نَادَى رَبَّهُ أَنِّي مَسَّنِيَ الضُّرُّ وَأَنْتَ أَرْحَمُ الرَّاحِمِينَ. And remember when Ayyub alayhi salam called upon his Lord, he made dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, أَنِّي مَسَّنِيَ الضُّرُّ وَأَنْتَ أَرْحَمُ الرَّاحِمِينَ. Oh Allah, difficulty has come upon me, and you are the most merciful. Ayyub alayhi salam in this ayah was not complaining to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As we know, Ayyub alayhi salam had something like leprosy, a very bad disease in his body where his meat would fall off. Terrible condition. You know, we get sick for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, we start complaining, and we act like it's the end of the world. Everyone will have to come see us, we make a big scene. Whoever doesn't come see us, we'll remember for the rest of our lives, this person is not my friend, that family member doesn't belong to me, I don't know who they are, I don't want anything to deal with them, I want nothing to do with them, for something so small. And sometimes they're probably going through a more difficult time, whereas just because you're afflicted through something small, in your eyes it's something great, and now you don't consider what he's going through. Okay. Prophets alayhi salam, they're not like that. Everything that they went through, every single difficulty, they knew from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they're grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We find in the tafsir that for years he was tested. Ayyub alayhi salam was one of the wealthiest people in town, and he had many children, and he was respected. Everyone wanted to be his friend. Find someone who's very wealthy, people look up to them, people respect them, they want to get close to them, they want to, associate with them so that maybe perhaps through affiliation they'll get something also. It's the mentality of people. It happens, and we see it time to time. We see it all the time, in fact, in life. So Ayyub alayhi salam was that respected man in town, and he was a prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted to test Ayyub alayhi salam. I'm sure all of you know the story. He lost all of his wealth. His children passed away. He lost all of his children, all of his wealth. He became the person who was the most poor in town. Now, no one wants to be his friend, no one wants to talk to him. And then he was affected with this disease. To such an extent, no one wanted to even meet him or see him. And we find in tafsir that they took Ayyub alayhi salam out of town and they left him by dumpster where people throw their garbage. And the only person that will check up on Ayyub is his wife, Ayyub alayhi salam's wife. And to such an extent that shaitan came into the form, with the form of a human being, and told people not to associate with the wife of Ayyub alayhi salam because the disease that he has is contagious. Now if you associate with her, you're going to bring that disease into your own home, your own house. And whenever the angels would come down to Ayyub alayhi salam and ask, "Well, Ayyub, how are you?" He would say, "Alhamdulillah." He would say, "I'm grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala." He knew this was a test from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is why in some reports we find that people who are going to enter Jannah, they're going to be blessed with the patience of Ayyub alayhi salam. Right? And the akhlaq of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So Ayyub alayhi salam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala praised him in the Quran in many places, that he was a great slave of ours. Ayyub alayhi salam was a patient slave of ours. So Ayyub alayhi salam would say, "I'm grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala." And when al-dur, difficulty that he's referring to here in the tafsir, we find Ibn Kathir, we find that shaitan was putting whispers into the hearts of Ayyub alayhi salam or his wife. And this was the difficulty that he was referring to, not physical difficulty. Oh Allah, difficulty has come upon me. Shaitan is trying to, deceive me and trying to change my mind. Wa anta arhamur rahimin, you're the most merciful. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala changed his condition. And Ayyub alayhi salam, it's in the Quran, we find in Surah Sad, Urkud birijlik, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to the ground, with your heels. And the water came out from the ground. Ayyub alayhi salam was told to drink from it and to take a bath in it. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala granted Ayyub alayhi salam complete health again. His skin was perfectly fine. He looked young again. And whatever wealth that Ayyub alayhi salam lost, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave it to him. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala granted him more children. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not only that, He doubled it.
So when we go through difficulties, hardship, we need to understand it as a test from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Number one, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He is forgiving us. Number two, He is elevating our status. Number three, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to replace it with something much better.